You are listening to We Are the Compassionate Revolution. I'm your podcast host, therapist, author, boundaries guide, Molly Moon. If you are a compassionate person and you want to know your worth, set better boundaries, live from your truth, and operate in your fullness, then I am so glad you've joined us. You ready? Let's get started. Hi there. I'm so glad you've joined today. So we've been talking on this podcast about codependency for the last 3 episodes. Today, I wanted to give you something very practical that you can use to help you. One of my favorite ways to meditate is when I'm out on a walk. And sometimes I'll listen to a guided meditation. Sometimes I'll just take in nature and be present. Sometimes I'll guide myself. There's just something about combining walking and intentional meditation that really works for me. And the thing is, you never know what'll happen. Sometimes it's just a simple walk and the meditation is very calming and helpful. Or sometimes I will have incredible experiences that blow my mind. And you just don't know. You can't plan that type of thing. You just make yourself available for it. And when it's the right time, it's the right time. I actually have a funny story about that. Because I usually walk in Alaska, where I live, and it's pretty easy in Alaska. You can go to the beach and have the beach all to yourself for an hour before anybody else will get there. I don't live in a very populated area, but I do love to travel. And I was in Arizona doing the Arizona retreat this past spring, which was amazing, by the way. Oh, so many wonderful memories. So I'm the retreat leader, so I'm around a lot of people and giving and serving and just pouring into everybody, which is my joy. Oh, but got to take care of yourself too, right? So every morning I'd slip out, usually around 7 a.m. When I couldn't, I would go hike because we were nestled right by the entrance of these beautiful desert hiking trails in these mountains or hills. It couldn't have been more ideal. But to get to the trails, you had to walk up this street. It was maybe 10, 15-minute walk. And there were schools there, but the street, wasn't really that busy. So anyways, one day I'm coming back from a walking meditation on the trails. I'd been gone for maybe an hour, and it was a meditation that went so deep. So I'm there, but I'm not there anymore, if that makes sense, because I'm so deep in. When it's like a waking dream. And actually, for that one, I was having this experience where my heart said it couldn't be the size it was anymore. I was talking back and forth with my heart and it was telling me stuff and then it literally burst open. And then my rib cage opened up. And I'm like, what is happening? But I know enough to just go with it. And then there's all this space there in the area that had been my heart. And I'm weeping because it feels so tender and so right. I can't explain. If you've experienced something like this. So then in that empty space, I asked my heart what it wanted to be now. And suddenly this massive thunderbird is in the space that used to be my heart and my rib cage. And there's so much power and so much presence. I don't even know what's happening. I'm just there for it. I'm in awe. My mouth is hanging open. My eyes are weeping. I'm having this whole huge experience. And then suddenly, the little tiny bit of my brain that is awake on the periphery, so that I'm, safe, tells me to pay attention. So I'm like kind of coming to, and I realize I'm on the road heading back to the retreat house and there's a light. Like I need to stop at this crosswalk and there's other people stopped there too. Like, okay. as I'm coming back to the moment, I realized there are a ton of cars. It's not just people that I'm walking up to at the stoplight where the crosswalk is. There's a ton of cars like driving by me right now because it's the weekday and school is in session. And there's like a grade school and a high school. And I realize I have been walking down the sidewalk with all these cars going by, and I've got like speakers in my ear, like earbuds in my ear, whatever. My mouth's hanging open, my eyes are crying, there's this huge grin on my face. It was so funny. I was actually really embarrassed and like wondering if I was going to show up on a TikTok video somewhere because I don't know. Anyways, it was funny. So all that to say that if you end up really loving walking meditations, you never know where it can take you. But I confess to preferring areas. If I'm going to go on a longer walking meditation, I really prefer areas that are not quite so busy with people now, just in case it's one of those times where joyful, mouth hanging open, weeping will be needed. Then, I don't have to worry about scaring anybody. But this walking meditation, I don't think will do that, but you never know. This walking meditation I created for you as a gentle practice, especially if you're newer in your boundaries journey, or if you've been on a boundaries journey for a while, but it's one of those days where you need to remember to come back into your body, back to the simplicity of the truth. So may this meditation lovingly ground you and fortify you and remind you that it is wonderful that you are you. With that, let us begin. As you're lacing up your shoes or whatever it is you like to walk in, take a deep, slow breath in. And let it go with a sigh. Again, breathing in deeply, all the way to the top. And when you exhale, see if it feels good. Go ahead and make a sound as you exhale. You might want to do that a couple more times, breathing in deeply. Breathing out with an audible sigh if that feels right. Coming back into your body and letting go of all that is not yours to carry. And when you're ready, begin your walk. With each step, imagine you're stepping into a space of safety and love and compassion. Notice your surroundings. Maybe you're on a forest trail or a city sidewalk. Maybe you're going up a mountain path in a desert region, or maybe you're walking through snow. We compassionate people are sprinkled all around the globe. Wherever you are, notice it. Codependency says you are supposed to pay attention to the other person, to their moods, to their words, to their actions. Codependency says the other person is where your focus is supposed to go. So no matter where you are or what you're doing, the relationship, whatever's going on in it, if it's going great, if it's going terrible, if the problems seem unsolvable, whatever is going on in it, codependency tells you that relationship must occupy your mind. But as you walk today, I want you to notice becoming boundaried is different. Because yes, the relationship is part of your world. So it will be an area of focus sometimes. But the relationship is not all of your world. Because you are a you. And you exist in this big, wide world where there are many things going on. And you are part of this great dance of life. Notice it. Notice what surrounds you. Take it in. Even the simplest things are truly amazing. All of the little treasures, the hidden beauty everywhere. What do your eyes see? What do your ears hear? What does your nose smell? What does the air feel like on your skin? It's amazing. Let your heart swell with gratitude. To be here on this spinning ball in the flinging expanse of the universe. And you are right here. Do you know all of the things that had to come together to make it even possible for you to somehow be right here, right now? How amazing is that? Codependency tells us we should not take up space. When we realize the truth, the true boundaries of who we are, how could we not take up space? Because you are here. Feel into that as you walk. You might even say quietly inside of yourself, I am here. I am here and I take up space. And as you walk, and declare that you are here, let your body find a rhythm that works for you. Notice the pace your body wants to take today. It might be fast. It might be slow. There is no right pace for a walking meditation. There is no right way. The pace is the pace your body wants to take today. Listen to your body. Ask your feet and your legs and your hips how they would like to walk today. And do that. Ask your hands and your arms if they'd like to swing gently back and forth as you move, or if they'd like to swing strong and big. Ask your body and notice what spontaneously arises, and do that. Let your body know you are listening. Codependency says we exist only for others. Codependency says we don't get to talk to our bodies or ask our bodies what they might need. But our boundaries tell us something different. Our boundaries tell us we exist because we exist. Our boundaries show us our body is precious. It is worthy of love and care and listening, because all bodies are. And we are responsible to take care of this body. And we're going to do that kindly and with respect for its needs. Let your body know this. Tell your body you are here now, and that you are learning how to listen to it. Notice how it feels for your body to hear that. As you walk, bring your attention to your feet and notice how it feels for your feet to hit the earth with each step. Perhaps gentle, perhaps stomping, perhaps strong, perhaps steady. Your feet are amazing. Listen to them as you move. Your footsteps are like a drum on the ground. Your feet have done so much for you, and they don't get a lot of attention. Send them gratitude now. They work so hard, and they do such a good job. And here you are on this walk, and look at those feet. They're so faithful and so happy to work with you. It feels good to send them love. We live in a world that says you can only appreciate your body if it looks a certain way. And this trains us even to speak unkindly towards our bodies, to feel frustrated with certain parts of our body because they don't fit into whatever mold someone else said they should be. And that feeds into codependency because, again, it conditions us to think of ourselves as needing the acceptance or approval of someone else's gaze in order to be okay, in order to be, quote, quote, worthy. But our boundaries teach us that we are so lucky to be here. How cool is it to have a body? And how wonderful it is to have this body. This body is the fun, quirky, interesting package that is yours. How very special is that? So we love our bodies because that's the body we're in. This is a great and holy rebellion to love our bodies, to have gratitude for this present moment, to notice all the goodness and beauty around us and the goodness and beauty within us. To have gratitude for the body we are experiencing this world in. That's revolutionary work. To send your feet gratitude. And move up to your legs. Feel those legs as they move back and forth as you walk. Notice your ankles. Send them a thank you. Notice your calves. Send them a thank you. Notice your knees. Send them a thank you. They've been through a lot with you, haven't they? And they're here to support you as best as they can. Send them gratitude. Notice your quads and your hamstrings. Powerful muscles, moving you forward. Send them gratitude. Notice your hips and the bowl of your pelvis. Feel the feelings as your legs go back and forth, supported by the structure of your hips. Your hips have been through a lot with you, and they're here to support you. Send them a thank you. What a beautiful, powerful, unique body you have. And what a joy and a gift it is to be able to walk. And what an honor it is to do so at the pacing that this body would like to take today. Codependency teaches us not to live in our bodies. Codependency teaches us to entangle our identity in someone else. Our boundaries remind us that we are who we are. You are you. You are not anyone else. You are yourself. You exist as the person that you are. Look around you at nature. The rock exists as the rock. The tree exists as the tree. The sun exists as the sun. And you exist as the you. You are yourself. And you give this world a great gift when you allow yourself to become yourself. Codependency will tell you that you are entangled in the identity of the others. But your boundaries say you are fully and completely yourself as the human that you are. And from that place, connection with others can be rich and full and healthy and loving. And you deserve that, because all humans do. You are you. What a gift. What a joy it is to be the you that you are. As you continue with your walk today, keep noticing your surroundings. And as you do, send each thing that you notice gratitude for its beautiful existence. Gratitude is the language of abundance. And you may wish to gently go from your feet all the way up to your head, sending each part of your body a thank you. This is your walk. You get to decide. Codependency says you must devote your attention and your focus to taking care of the other person or the relationship, to solving the problems, to focusing on what's not going right, and how it's your responsibility to make it better. that your identity and worth and sense of self is all mixed and muddled in something that is outside of you. As we become boundaried, we remember we exist as ourselves, and that it is loving and good to devote attention and care to ourselves too. And so we do. And as I close this walking meditation today, I want to remind you that you are not alone on this walk. Even though it might seem like you are right now, you are joined by thousands and thousands of other compassionate people who right now very well might be walking or moving or working or sleeping or sitting, going about their day, but we all are becoming. We all are growing into ourselves. We are stepping into our power. We are moving into our fullness. We are shedding the lies of codependency. We are coming into our true boundaries. Discovering how to take up space and use our voice and not be silent. We are walking into our power, not away from it. And it all starts here with simple practices like this one. Because this is revolutionary work. This that you just did today. Unapologetically taking up space. Unapologetically grateful for your existence. Unapologetically in love with this world. Unapologetically seeing the beauty, feeling the joy. Don't stop. Because love is the way. And you are worthy of that same love you so easily give to everyone else. My compassionate friend, I am so glad you're with us. We are the compassionate revolution. We are the change the world needs, and we're becoming it. If you loved this episode, please share it with a friend or give this podcast a 5-star review. I'd appreciate it so much. And if you'd like to get practical and work with me more closely on boundaries, you can come visit me at boundaried.com. That's boundaried.com for amazing resources. Because this is how we do it. One action at a time. We are moving into our power. And I'm so proud to be in this movement with you.